Hey love, and welcome to Dear Love. I'm Greta and I'm a women's wellness coach, and this is Dear Love, your wellness retreat space. So I have tried out 5 different brands of organic, non-toxic tampons, and I have put them to the test real time during my period to figure out which ones of these tampons are worth our time and money and which ones aren't. I want to take a minute to talk about toxins in tampons and why it is you might want to consider switching to an organic option. If you don't really care about this information, I will just leave a timestamp on the screen so you can skip forward if you just want to know my experience with each of these tampons, if you're just trying to figure out which tampon to buy. But here's a little information as to why you may want to switch to an organic non-toxic tampon. So the first toxin issue when it comes to tampons are just the ingredients themselves. When it comes to conventional tampons, they are made with conventionally grown cotton, and this cotton can be treated with pesticides and herbicides. Many conventional tampons also use rayon, which is a chemically processed fiber made from wood pulp. And then they also usually have a mix of different coatings and additives that help with things like absorbency, expansion, and comfort. So if you look at the ingredients of a conventional tampon, you will see things like waxes and lubricants, synthetic polymers, and plastic-based materials. And some of these ingredients aren't even there to absorb blood. They're there to make insertion smoother, help the tampon expand in a certain way, or even just look a certain way, like look super white and bleached, which I think is so silly because it's a tampon. It's going to be absorbing blood. So like, why does it matter what it looks like? And some ingredients are there just to improve shelf stability. So the argument here is basically that there are a bunch of heavily processed ingredients in these conventional tampons, and we may not want to have those ingredients inside of our bodies and in such a sensitive area of our bodies. Then the second toxin issue when it comes to tampons are environmental contaminants. So even if your tampon is made out of organic cotton, that cotton is grown in the soil. It's not grown in a bubble. And that soil that the cotton is growing in can contain different heavy metals like arsenic, lead, and cadmium. And this is coming from pollution and water and different farming practices. And recent tests have found trace levels of these metals in both conventional and organic tampons. Okay, so why even switch to organic tampons anyway? It's kind of just like why people switch to eating organic food. You're just lowering your exposure to these toxins. So by choosing an organic tampon instead of a conventional tampon with all the added ingredients and the cotton that's grown with added pesticides and herbicides, you are choosing a product that lessens your exposure. It's a cleaner product, and that is why people want to make the switch. That's why I feel much more comfortable using these kinds of tampons. So that's just some information to keep in mind as you consider which period products that you want to use. I'm not trying to fearmonger at all. You know, you make your own decisions and you choose what is best for you. But I do think that it's just so important to be mindful of what we are putting in our bodies and what we are using in our period care, because these are products that are used in such a sensitive area. So these are the ones I tried. The Natracare tampons, the Organyc tampons, organic with a Y brand, the Lola tampons, the August tampons, and the HoneyPot tampons. So let's start with the Lola tampons. I tried both the regular and the light absorbency organic cotton tampons, and these have the plastic applicator. They also have a version that is a cardboard applicator, so a plastic-free option if you're into that. And the ingredients in these are 100% organic cotton, the tampon and the string, BPA-free plastic applicator, and refined paraffin wax on the string only. They're made without synthetic fibers, fragrance and dyes, and chlorine bleach. So these are a very clean product. They seem to be a very transparent company. They have a really good website. So I really get a good feeling from this company. I got 16 tampons for $11, so that's about 70 cents per tampon. I found these very easy to put in. The applicator was easy to use, no issues with it. They were comfortable. I didn't leak. I really like them, they work well, and they were easy to take out as well. So I would definitely recommend the Lola tampons. I really liked these. And then we have the August tampons. I tried the regular August tampons, regular absorbency. These are made out of 100% organic cotton, totally chlorine free. The string is also made out of organic cotton, and the string has paraffin wax, and the applicator is a BPA free applicator. So the ingredients are pretty much identical to the Lola tampons. These were $7.99 for 16 tampons. So that's about 50 cents per tampon. As for my experience trying these out, I really liked these. I thought the applicator was really, really well designed. And it was just a very smooth applicator. I like the grip on it. It was definitely my favorite applicator out of all the ones that I've tried. For the tampon itself, I had no problems with. It was comfortable. I didn't leak. I didn't have any issues with it moving around. So the August tampons are another really good option, and I would definitely recommend these ones as well. Okay, the Natracare tampons. These are the Natracare organic cotton tampons in the regular absorbency, and these ones have a plastic-free applicator, so it's like a cardboardy kind of applicator. These ones are made with 100% organic cotton. There's no added paraffin wax on the string. It's just all cotton, all organic cotton, nothing added. So it's a very clean product, which is really great. I got these for $10.59 for 16 tampons. I love the idea of the plastic-free applicator. However, it did not work for me. It was smooth to like get in, but the plunger part of it, I could not get to work. Like I just couldn't, it just did not work. So I ended up having to just take it out of the applicator and put it in without the applicator, which completely defeats the purpose of even buying tampons with an applicator. So that was a bummer. The applicator, no good. Truly just didn't work in my experience. You never know with these things, it could be user error, but they did not work for me. The tampon though was very comparable to the other ones. They worked well. They were comfortable. Yeah, I had no leaks, and yeah, the tampon itself was fine. The applicator was the problem point with these. So I would say with these, I think that they're worth a try. They are a really clean product, and I love the concept. So I'd say they're worth a try, but be warned about the applicator. Okay, now we have the Organyc with a Y brand. And I got these in the regular absorbency. These are the compact tampons. So these ones are also just made with 100% organic cotton, no added paraffin wax on the string. It's just organic cotton. These ones have a plant-based compact eco applicator with nearly 90% plant-originated material. The applicator feels very comparable to like the plastic applicators. I got these for $7.59, so that's about 47 cents per tampon. I really, really liked these actually. The applicator was really smooth, really easy to use, no issues with it. I found these notably not noticeable. Like, yeah, I just like, once it was in, I didn't really feel it at all. And I found it really comfortable. The absorbency was good. I didn't leak. I didn't feel like it moved around. So these are another really good option. And then I've also tried HoneyPot tampons. I've actually had these for a while, and I tried them a while ago, and I do not like these. These are another one where the applicator just does not work. It just gets stuck. The plunger part doesn't work. And they're not the most comfortable to wear. I don't know exactly what it is about it, but I just didn't really like these. When it comes to ingredients, these are very much so comparable to the Lola and the August tampons. They're made out of 100% organic cotton. cotton thread and paraffin wax on the cord, or so I'm guessing that means the string, like, attached to it. So yeah, ingredient wise, it's quite clean and again comparable to August and Lola tampons, but I did not like the feel of these and I really hated the applicator. So overall, I would recommend the August tampons, the Lola tampons, the Organic with a Y brand tampons, and I would recommend the Natracare tampons, but I would just really be aware of the applicator. I know they have an applicator free option, so if you're good with that and not having an applicator, look into that. I mean, that would probably be the most like eco-friendly option anyway. These ones I'm a little bit weary to recommend just because of the applicator, but the product itself, like the tampon itself, works well. So I still recommend it, but I would say my top recommendations are the Lola tampons, the Organic brand, and the August tampons. I would say if you're looking for a really easy to use applicator, or even if you're new to using tampons, I would try the August tampons because the applicator was really good like grip on it, really smooth, really easy to use. These ones were easy to use too, but this was just like on another level. It was really good applicator. If you're looking for minimal ingredients, I would go for these ones. These ones are just straight cotton, no paraffin wax on the string. I also want to mention a couple of brands that I saw while I was looking for these tampons to try out. One brand was the Cora brand. That's a popular one, and I saw those on Target, and I decided not to try them because they had some bad reviews that were reminding me of my experience with the HoneyPot tampons. People were talking about the tampons themselves just being really uncomfortable, and then the applicator again just being a horrible applicator that doesn't actually work. So that's another one that's out there that I believe has very comparable ingredients to these ones. But I don't know, the reviews scared me away and I was like, I'm not even gonna try those. I believe the other brand that's really popular is the L brand. I don't know if it's literally the brand is L, but that's what's in my brain right now. And those ones tend to be a little sneaky with their ingredients. They like market them as organic, but they're not fully organic, or they add things like titanium dioxide, which is basically just a super unnecessary additive that like bleaches the cotton, makes it look really white, which again isn't necessary because it's a tampon. There's a brand called Daye. Those ones look really nice. I did not try those, but I definitely would. And yeah, so that's kind of what I saw out there. And I will say, if you're thinking about switching to organic period products, start with tampons because they're sitting inside of your body. So I would just be mindful of what ingredients are in them and what you're putting inside of your body. And I will say too, in my experience, they're an easier switch. So like, for example, if you're switching out your pads and you're trying to go from an always pad to an organic pad, that switch is a little bit harder. I have a whole video where I test out a bunch of different organic non-toxic pads, and I found a lot of good ones, don't get me wrong, but nothing fully compares to the absorbency of a synthetic always pad. Nothing compares to it. Again, you can get some really good options, and I have been making that switch, but tampons, in my opinion, I know a lot of people won't agree with this, but in my opinion, I feel like tampons are an easier switch. Like, I don't notice any functionality difference in these compared to like the Playtex Sport tampons that I have used in the past. Of course, everything is subject to personal preference, and everyone's gonna have a bit of a different experience with these different period products because we all have slightly different anatomy, we all have a different flow level, and just different general preferences. So of course this has just been my experience, but I do hope that it's helpful for you if you're looking into switching to more clean, organic tampons. Again, I have an entire video where I test a bunch of different organic non-toxic pads. So if you're also thinking of switching your pads, take a look at that video. I found a lot of good ones. I'll link that at the end of this video and in the description box. And yeah, I hope that this was helpful. Give this video a like if you found it helpful. Let me know in the comments if you're planning on trying any of these tampons or if you've tried any of these tampons and what your opinion of these are. Subscribe to Dear Love. I'm so glad that you're here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, love!